Hey everybody, David Cook with, well, D'Franco Painting and Huntley Home Makeover. So we're at the house. We are week 3, so it's been pretty cool. So we finally got a dumpster. Took a while to get someone to get a dumpster to get over here. We bought our trailer over with our first load of stuff over the last couple days. So that is getting put away in our kind of our shop garage area, and then taking stuff for the garage has to be thrown out. So that is going away. And then inside the house, all kinds of fun updates. So we found a contractor to do our roof. You can see where the shingles are coming off. And then whoever patched, because there were some leaks, and whoever patched it on the very top and then in the middle up there were holes up there, and they just took shingles and they put shingles right over the holes. So they didn't fix anything. So we get stuck with that problem. This tree is going away very, very soon because it annoys me. And then we found a window contractor, which took a little while too, but we found one that actually fit our budget. So I'm not sure where we were last time. We were doing a lot of priming. Still got, the fireplace was primed. Floors are primed in here now. We ran out of oil-based paint primer. So this is what we had left to do. I can't get any more, so I'm not gonna worry about this part of it. I might just get a gallon of Kills or something at Home Depot just to roll it on there so it's all the same. Got everything going in this room, all the masking's off. You can still kind of see, if you don't remember, the red that was on the wall that was next to the fireplace. That's what was there. So now we got white. Now we just got to pick colors and trying to figure out flooring. So our budget's been stretched past what we thought. So we found this one at what used to be Lumber Liquidators, which I really like, but it's stupid expensive. And then we found a guy on Facebook that's selling this stuff, which for the price, we're probably gonna go with it because it's pretty affordable. And then cabinets we got done. Screens are all washed, so we've been putting them in room by room. This light doesn't work because I hit it, so it doesn't work anymore. I wanted to change out the range, but we're not gonna be able to do that just budget-wise because you have to run gas lines and a couple other things, so we're gonna wait on that. So we'll have to use the electric stove. We gotta find a fill-in cabinet for here. Cabinets themselves, there we were just kind of playing with the flooring. We do love this darker one, but it's 2.5 times what that other one is. So I think we're just gonna suck it up and get the inexpensive one for now until we redo the kitchen, and then we'll go from there. So we repainted all the cabinets in here. We still have to clean part of it on the top. Up there's a ton of grease that's on the ridge of that cabinet we have to paint. Start doing some drywall repair. This room was wallpapered at one point. So I did one coat of mud just on the really bad areas, but the rest of it will have to go through again. You can see those 2 nails I still got to pull. Daphne and her cousins came over and they started doing shelf liner. So we have to clean the handles and clean the hinges to put them up. I guess they got shelf liner on there, and there's a couple places where I got to tear up some of the old floor. You can kind of see on the wall there the scarring from the drywall stuff. The old wallpaper that was there, there's just a ton of it everywhere. So this wall will be fun, trying to skim it to get flatter at least. That's the kitchen, and then we ended up taking out this door because we needed it to match another room, and we know at some point this hole is going to go away. So I'll just put a piece of trim up on the edge just for now, just to kind of make it look good. And then let's see where else. Upstairs was upstairs was a ton of repairs. You can kind of see this wall. There's been a lot of it. So I need to get a bigger drywall knife in order to fix more of this stuff. They cut out a hole here for some plumbing at some point, but they never really fixed it. And if they did, I'm not sure what they used to fix it. It's just not really good. You can kind of see on the edges some of the nail pops and things that are on here. So went through and fixed, and Daphne was pounding in nails and taking out stuff that we didn't want anymore yesterday. So we just went through and started patching on a lot of areas, which definitely makes it look better. I still don't know what that stuff is on the wall. There's a bunch of places. This room's probably the worst, where it's got nail pops and they're not going back in. They're really bad. So I got to come through, buy a box of screws, and everywhere there's a nail, as soon as I see one, I'll show you. Every when there's a nail, we just got to go through and put a screw next to it. Here's a couple of them. So you can see there's a nail there. If I push it, that nail it'll pop this right out. So between here, there, this section itself was pretty bad. So we'll put some screws in there. You can kind of see where I just put a quick patch on it. But once we screw it, then I don't have to worry about the wall moving anymore. And again, we painted all the trim up here is all painted. So downstairs it's only primer. Up here we actually painted so we can start working on walls. Carpeting is due next week, so I gotta get this done. And again, this is wall. I have to get a bigger knife and skim coat more of this. I don't know if we can get a light. They got these lights. We can't figure these things out for the light. There. So just bad job of wall repair. So you can kind of see them on the phone. It's not really showing as well. But I spent a bunch of time yesterday. You kind of see some of the bumps and bruises where we just got to fix some of that stuff. So I tried to reach what I could yesterday, but I still got to go through, sand all those, and that big bump, I have no idea what it is, but got to get rid of it. And then some of these areas, you can still see the scarring that we got to get rid of. And again, more painting there, and then we've had pest people come in. So one thing we've had is, now that we've blocked up all the holes outside, because it was vacant for a year and a half, and there was a lot of food in the house that they had access to. So we blocked up all the holes, they can't get in, so now the ones inside are looking for food. So we've got mouse traps everywhere and some live traps that we've been using. We've actually been pretty successful with the live traps. The sticky traps have been okay, but the live ones are working a lot better. So we'll put more of those up this week to get rid of these stinking mice. And then downstairs, probably the biggest change was we had to reconfigure how we originally wanted, trying to do the bathroom. So we're keeping all the hardware, again, saving money. I wanted to replace it, but they've gotten really expensive, so we're gonna be keeping the hardware for now. So the bathroom powder room, this room is kind of gonna be a guest area. So we made it so this will actually have its own little bathroom. We were trying to do a Jack and Jill, but it just didn't work out where the plumbing was. I didn't want to have to reroute all the stuff, so we're not. And once you start taking drywall out, issues with electric, you have no idea. It's a live outlet, but it was just sitting on a wall like that. This window, it was rotten, so I had to replace 2x4s there. And then this is toilet, sink, and then the radiator we couldn't move. And then we just did a stand-in type unit. I can't really go any further back, but that's kind of just one of the, and that's the only size we could get, so that's the other bad part about it. But it'll still work out good. And then lights have to be moved, so we're calling an electrician today to get him over here to try and get this stuff done so we can get this drywalled and everything moved into there. And then on the other side, I had to flip the door, because otherwise the door hit right into the toilet, which wasn't good. So it'll just be a small sink, toilet, and then this will be office, and we're plugging away. So those are our updates for now. Oh, here's another one. We just saw this morning. As you know, we've been having a lot of issues with trying to figure out this pond. It's driving me nuts. So duckweed has been awful. I've been using kind of like a big pool skimmer to try and get some of the stuff out. So we've done 2 treatments now. A couple areas to get rid of the duckweed over there, and that's where it's flowing from, so it's kind of working. It had broke up yesterday and they had a thunderstorm. Usually duckweed comes back, but we did another treatment on it yesterday, and this morning, here's our pond. So I am unbelievably excited, the fact that I can actually see water. And you can actually see, it's actually, well, you can't see it through there. Maybe you can. The orange line, you can actually see pretty far in there. So it's actually pretty clear. One of our guys was talking about over the weekend, he went to some bar in Chicago doing turtle races. So next employee event, we've got bullfrogs, green frogs, there's frogs everywhere around here. We're gonna do a frog jumping contest here for one of our employee events. I thought that'd be fun. So there's our update. And we got our own Puxatawny Phil over there, the groundhog. So at some point he'll be removed. He keeps digging holes everywhere. So there's our update. At some point we're get a screen at that end to stop where the inflow is. We'll just put a little barrier so all the stuff from the pond there, the pond there, the pond there when it comes in, it'll just sit right there and we can skim it out. That'll be easier. But excited about the fact that it's actually starting to kind of come together a little bit more. There's the groundhog. He's moved. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see him or not. Right there. He's having his way by our, we've got asparagus and raspberry bushes back there. So he's moved back towards that barn. So we'll have to see if we can take care of that. All right, well, there's our update for the Huntley home makeover. Hope you guys are having a great day. And we'll talk to you soon with some more updates. Look forward to showing you how we can keep things going. If you got questions of who we're using and how we're doing things, let us know. Love to see how we can help you out with your home.